Technical issues fixed. Not sure what was going on there. Apologies to anyone who just tried to connect and didn't see much. But here in Perth today, one last river loop, I think it'll be. And if anyone's watching, yes, call this a GoPro, not an iPhone. You'll get me in trouble. Tailwind section through here. Hello from the United States. Hello from sunny Perth. Well, the sun's only just popped out. It's been pretty cloudy this morning. Hence the arm warmers are still on. I'll try and ride slow so the audio doesn't bucket around too much. Bucket, all the same. But it's a nice one. So who's been watching Josh, I'm just around the corner. Put the coffee machine on, mate. And some fruit toast. Do you have any Vegemite? I'll come around to your place for breakfast. But who watched the tour last night? Let me know. Michael Matthews. Oh, spoiler alert, Matthews won. Bloody brilliant to see an Aussie win. And after they talked him up so much that it was his stage, it was good to see it come out. Oh, just got overtaken. I'll let him roll. Let me know if the audio's too crappy and I'll finish this up, but I was hoping the audio would be nice through here. But beautiful day here in Perth. I've got about 450 Ks done this week, which has been a good week. Audio is great, thank you. I've got a separate mic on to try and help with the wind. But the Perth City is just over here. And the guy just passed me is completely blown up. We won't chase him down. Slane's at the pub. I'm out getting my suntan on, Slane. Not working too well though. I got someone behind me, I got someone up. One more Mount Street. Josh, I already did a Mount Street this morning. I was going to do a few of them, but I couldn't be buggered. It was a nice day, so I just did one Mount Street up around Kings Park. Actually, funny story, I put it up on Facebook just before on my personal Facebook. So I'm riding along Kings Park and the car is an unmarked car. Well, guess what kind of car it was now that I've said unmarked. Pulls up beside me with its lights flashing. I'm like, oh shit. I had my earphones in. The window comes down. Hey Lama! And yeah, the local copper, or one of the local coppers, watches the channel. Also listens to the Lance podcast. So I had a good chat. And where do you have a chat when you're talking to the police or poor driver? In the middle of the road. Lights were on, so everyone had to go around. That was pretty funny. What do I think of 100k stage races? Hell yes, for the tour. How good was that stage the other night? It had everything. Because look, let's be honest, we love cycling, but those 5 and 6 hour stages, there's not a lot of racing that goes on. It's near the end. But most of it, it's time for me to catch up on emails and work. Oh, a bit windy through here, there'll be a little less wind around the corner. Ready? Smash this dude, got him. Done. So, sorry about the wind. Yeah, and 100k stage, you can watch the whole of it as well. Lance was saying that on the Lance podcast today, that it's watchable. It's entertaining. 5 hours, 6 hours. Who watches a 5 hour movie? Hang on, take a wind break from talking. Let's get around this corner up here. I'll show you our car. I'll try and flip the camera. There we go. It's nice and quiet around the corner. There's actually some trapeze around the corner and trampolines. Almost there. How far have I done today? 42k. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm riding my bike. Question came through was, what am I doing? I'm riding my bike. Trying. We're catching up to this dude. All right. So we're back up on the bike path in a sec. It'll be nice and quiet. Yeah, it's only going on flat stage, just way too easy. but the tour is finally unfolding, and we get to see a lot of different stuff happening. So we're in the, where am I, sort of south of Perth, a couple of k's from, actually some locals will know on here, I've got no idea where I am. Loving the tax kit, thank you, me too, it's a freebie. Most of my kits are freebies. So Tax gave this to me when I was over paying them a visit a couple of weeks back. It's a nice kit actually, nice and light, stretchy. I got some long leggings too, for leggings, you call them leggings? Bibnicks, thermal Bibnicks. That was my first pair I've actually got, so they're Tax ones. Don't quite need them here in Perth though, because look at this. It is magic out here. And oh, KFC. Okay, I'm getting hungry now. I was going to stop for a coffee in Cottesloe, where I had my coffee in yesterday's video, where you just roll up to the window. But they were closed. Someone's saying, hey Lama, I'm sorry I can't quite catch your name because I'm ripping corners like this. But hey back. Thoughts on the Hammerhead Karoo bike computer? Yeah, it looks all right. It's good to see some innovation there. So there's a trapeze, and let me try and zoom in on that. Check that out. Trapeze on a windy day. Yep, you can guess my reply to that. But the Karoo bike computer, yeah, it'll be something interesting, something new. It'll push everyone else along. What we need, every industry needs something disruption like that to kick it in the arse. Look what Uber did for taxis. They're going to have to pick their game up. Is it illegal for me to ride on the bike path with my iPhone? I'm not sure. Comment below. Or don't. What's the story behind the Lama? It's just a unique nickname. It was a nickname from high school from 20 years ago. So it's stuck and it's unique. And llamas are cool. There's some real llamas here. Oh. Skills for thrills, didn't hit those kids. Happy days. Any thoughts on the Ritchie Port crash? Shit happens. Shit happens. Been there myself a few times. But what do you do? That's racing. That's how cruel the sport is. You can be super fit, top of your game, bang, gone. That's it. In hospital. Eating ice cream and jelly. Custom Lama helmet. No, we want a custom Lama trainer. I think we need to make a trainer. But let me just showcase a bit of Perth here while I can. This is winter, would you believe? This is winter in Australia. Well, a nice part of Australia anyway. Dug up. Oh, half dog. He wasn't much of a dog. Perth sucks, just ball? What, just the one ball? Or does Perth suck both balls? These are the questions that come through on the comment section. Or the questions I have about the comments. Should I spend extra money looking for a cycling coach? Yeah, for sure, if that's what you need. But temperature at the moment, 20 degrees. Thank you to the Element Bolt for that. Veritas rider. Saddlist, Navitas, Veritas, what are they? Pro or a national team rider anyway, just went past. Wasn't too pro to wave, he gave me a nod. But we'll go up, I didn't think this stream was going to last too long, but we're going to go up Majestic. I'll take you guys up Majestic, guys and girls, whoever are coming in. What Garmin GPS do I recommend? Depends what Garmin GPS you want, and if it's a Garmin that you want. The Garmin 820 does device pooling really well, so if you've got a ton of devices, that's handy. But look around and look sideways. The Bolt's pretty cool. I like the Bolt. I'm using the Bolt all this week. Where's Von? Von did the hills this morning. Out that way. I haven't done any hills this week at all. I've just stuck to the river loops, getting some work done. And a couple of fun videos while I'm at it. If I can make a video out of a ride, it's a damn good day. And if I can show people a bit of Perth, a bit of what I'm up to, and people have a better experience, that's exactly what I do this for. Hey, somebody yesterday saw my video on the iPhone versus the what the iPhone versus the Bolt for GPS tracking and things. And the observation he had was he didn't know there was 3-second average on the power for the Element Bolt. So he jumped on, updated his Bolt. Wasn't even planned. It was just on the screen at the time. Somebody's asked, is Quark better than the Stages? Chalk and cheese, apples and pears. One is I mean, I'd go the Quark any day, but you get what you pay for. If you're getting Stages, half the price, it'll do the job. And if you can get a Stages version 2, episode 2, yeah. Why are you using the Bolt instead of the 820? I need to know more about the Bolt. I need to know the ins and outs, where it fails, where it succeeds, because people ask me a lot of questions about these things. Hey, good question about the PowerTap P1s. I just recorded the video exactly with this mic, exactly with this camera, doing exactly the same thing, talking about the PowerTap P1s. I've got my 6-month video update to put up. Just talking about things like bearing play always comes up. Mine are fine, by the way. Battery levels, battery use. There's a firmware update out for them this week. And also the 0 degree cleats. And that's pretty much just summed up my next video. So if you've watched this, skip the next one. Oh, I'm getting smashed. Alright, he's not going to take the comm like Majestic though. We're good, we're good. Okay, Majestic's just around the corner. I had a good crack at Majestic 12 months ago, I think. 34, 35, 36 seconds, 870 watts I think it was. Good tailwind, good run in from the line. Still couldn't crack the comm. Here it is around the corner here. I've been dropped, I sure have. So Majestic's around here. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Aero or lightweight? Why not both? So here's where Majestic starts to the left. Cruise up here in the big ring. And if you can see to the distance there, yeah, 30 seconds to the end of this road, not bad. Thank you for the video on the Cubo trainer. You're welcome. That's been one of my best videos. Smart trainers on a budget. I do cover the high-end version of all the smart trainers from all the companies, but I'm looking at going to the low end as well. Best pro team in the Tour de France? We'll see at the end, hey? So here's the top of Majestic. Great. Kicks up here. Now mind you, remember I said the comm's 35 seconds? Damn. Kicks right here, so when the legs are burning, I don't have a Be Cool trainer. I'm really happy this stream's lasted through to here, because you get to see the really cool shot of Perth City. Look, KO blade pedals don't have a set, don't know, sorry. Now here is Perth, and here is a hill. Power pod any good? It's not. It's a wind blowing estimator. I wouldn't spend money on one myself. I'm interested in the technology though. Here's me ripping the brakes with one hand, grabbing the top tube with my legs. Okay, we're fine. That's actually a pretty steep bugger, that one. Reverse Majestic. Back to the beach. I'm looking for the coffee. There's no coffee van. Good question about number holders on bikes. If you've got a number holder, yes, but not everyone has a number holder, and that's a the market for number holders is really, really small. Not a lot of people race their bikes. But I do have a trick for aero seat posts and numbers. Bit of gaff both sides and stick them on. Really, really handy way of doing it, and easy to take your number off. It ruins the numbers though, but most of those are temporary anyway. Can Dan Martin win the Tour de France? Somebody asked. He will win the Tour de Hurt. If there was ever a competition for who can hurt the most, I don't think he's got it as natural talent. He's not doing it easy, but damn, that guy can suffer. If you want to see true suffering, whew, Dan Martin. Hands down. Legs up. Damn. Stage race recovery tips. Eat well, drink well. Follow what your coach says. What works for me mightn't work for everyone. Race angry. Recover well. A lot of tennis going on here. Look at that. A bit of empty tennis action. Getting a bit of tennis elbow hanging onto the phone. Sorry, it's a GoPro. Let's just tell everyone it's a GoPro. Because here in Australia, it's illegal to hang onto a phone now while you're riding a bike. Well, let's just call it navigation. Perth City. Some very nice houses through here. I don't know how many dentists Perth has. It must be a lot of dentists. There've got to be dentists who live here, yeah? Or mining magnates. Oh, hill. Hang on. Okay, if anyone knows Perth, you know that I'm going left here. Sweet bull bar. AKA a rhubarb here in Australia. Cycling culture in Australia, is it similar to the US or to the Europe? I'd probably say US. Definitely not a European style culture over here. A lot of crits, like the States. A lot of Aussies go over to the US, do pretty well. But I think we'll stop the stream at, what is it, Raffles? Is that Raffles? I think it's right. More hill action, no, there's more cycling. Some dudes pushing up the hill. Already we'll give them some, no, we won't give them some bell. That's been too smart. Heinrich Hausler, good job, bro. Nice little climb down here, or descent. Right turn, everyone, right turn. I'm having way too much fun here in the sun. It is a beautiful day. But yeah, Lance podcast, who's listening to the Lance podcast? Let me know what you think. I think it's great, love him or hate him. I will champion the Lance podcast because it's just good banter. What sort of bike am I riding? Hang on, let's check. That's probably upside down, apologies. I'm on my Giant. Yeah, TCR. Look at that. How nice is this? People out riding their bikes. I think he was tap dancing. Anyone catch that? Nothing like a bit of a clean tap dance. Is that an Irish thing? Connor, when am I going to come and ride in the UK? I was there the other week, Connor. But only had a shitty Boris bike to cruise around on. I'll be back, for sure. But, you've got to put weather on like this though. I think that's going to be a tough ask. Sorry Rawson, I'll be around the corner in a sec. I've got the mic down here. Hang on, I'll go to the path and slow down. Here we go. On the brakes. I'm going to saddle right at my ass. Trying to jump on the brakes there. Okay, here we go. I'm on the bike path. Come ride in the US, hell yeah. We love Vegas for riding. Our ride out around Red Rock was so good. I'll keep banging on about that. But I'm here at, where am I? Applecross, there we go. What's my current wattage? Good question. How's that? 121, 123? It's called just cruising. Because how good is this? What's my dream bike? Not the one I'm on, I can guarantee you that. Don't know. It's not about the bike. As long as the bike fit is good, as long as the gears change well and the wheels are good, there's so much more than just the bike. The frame itself, whatever's written on the frame doesn't really matter. I should come up to Brizzy sometime, I agree. Because the weather's more like this, isn't it, in Brizzy? Roll blader up, roll blader back. I'm here at Applecross now. Here's a story about Applecross. Well, this place around here. There was an article in the paper, 2 years ago, I think, Perth people will know. The owner or proprietor of the place here couldn't stand cyclists, hated Lycra, hated people sitting down in his chairs in Lycra. I think this place became the anti-Lycra place. I'll pull over out of the wind right next to me here so they can throw things at me while I bitch about them, but pretty sure this was the place, if anyone can confirm. But they were very anti-cycling. There's a nice cafe around the corner though. But we are here on the bridge. Was this the bridge that Ben Cousins was directing traffic on one day? I don't know. What kind of mileage do I typically put in out training? This week I've done about 400 to 450. That's been a big week. I am in Australia, yes. Hopefully you can tell for the accent. High quality but used bike trainer. Does somebody want to buy a high quality used bike trainer or get a lesser quality, cheaper one? Yeah, the Ben Cousins bridge, I got it right. Most smart trainers can actually be serviced and don't really stuff up too much. So yeah, depending on the brand. The kicker can be resurfaced, you know what I'm saying. It's a bit windy here and I'm losing my vocabulary. If it's a kicker, fine. Neos, mine's been fine. Just watching pelicans land on top. Okay, you've got to see this. There's like a pelican on top of that light post there. And another one tried to land on top. Pure entertainment, isn't it, YouTube? Espresso Martini at Raffles. Do they allow cyclists there? I'm scared to go in. Are they anti-cyclists? Yeah, can confirm they hate cyclists. There we go. I'll just lean on their window and leave a hand smudge mark. Cycling after 40, improving slowly. Any tips? Just keep at it. Just consistency. That's it. And enjoy it. Enjoy it, because after 40, none of us will turn pro. If you can find something you love doing, and, health benefits are yeah, really, really good. How do I deal with the fear of drivers reading smartphones? You don't tend to think about it much. You can see people on their phones, but at lights, you just try and give them a wide berth, call them out on it, and then have an escape path if they get angry. I leave my gel wraps on the walls at Raffles. Someone's left their can of V here, but given it's Sunday, it's probably not a cyclist, and probably somebody out last night. All right, I better get this ride finished and get some lunch. But thanks for coming along for a ride, and yeah, it's been good here in Perth. That may be the last ride because we have to check out early tomorrow morning. But always love it here in Perth. And that wind, I can live with the wind. Just not the rain. But anyway, thanks for coming along, and we shall see anybody who's at the South Perth Rouleurs dinner tonight. We're heading over to that. So we shall see everyone soon. Thanks for coming, and take care.